Hey guys, and welcome back to Persona Q, and we are about to jump through some stroll events that were unlocked because of our progress in the dungeon that we got to the 3rd floor on the Evil Spirits Club. So without further ado, let's jump right into it, and the first one is the real Yasogami High. Alright, so the 2nd floor display hall. You met up with your companions while they were checking out some of the school building. I must say, this school, is there something odd about it? The faded walls, the creaking floorboards, doors that get stuck, the classic wood paneling. It's all like it's from some bygone era, as if it's an embodiment of the good old days. You think? Yes, voices carry through the thin walls, and the halls are too narrow for the number of students here. All the facilities are ancient and not very hygienic given what they're intended to do. When you think about the students back then could devote themselves to their studies in such an environment, it's truly amazing. The school is worth preserving as an icon of the antique educational grounds. Hey Mitsuru, imagine something for me. Would you think these guys thought about what you just said if this school was just like Yasogami High today? That's impossible. How could this be a modern high school? I'm curious though, Satsunaka, what is Yasogami High like in your own time period? Exactly like this. What?
What did you say?
Hahaha, that's what we'd like to call the Yasogami touch. From what I've seen, this place is almost precisely the same as Yasogami High we attend in reality. There's no second year class 4 though. Yes, and the other minute details are clearly different. But in general, and insofar as how old it is, the place is comparable to the real school. It might be cleaner actually, but not everywhere has the backing of a huge corporation and all the most cutting edge stuff like Gekoken. I see, there's much I've yet to learn. So this is what schools like in the countryside are like. It does have a certain rundown charm to it. Indeed, some students like Zen would fit perfectly in here. Did you mention my name? Zen happened to pass by at just the right moment. True, Zen could have adopted the rustic look. You don't look like that, or you don't see that style in the city. Kanji is already filling that slot though. Rustic? Is that type of corrosion? That's right. Don't lie to him! Alright, so you enjoyed some time with your companions. Alright, on to the next event. It is Believe It or Don't. If you guys don't remember, that was the segment that Junpei created in Persona 3, where he just made up stories, like horror stories to scare Yukari. So let's jump right into it. The food court, your companions are gathered around Junpei. Oh, you're finally here. We're about to start Junpei's Believe It or Don't. Wanna listen? Shouldn't you stop raising the bar like that? They're all made up stories anyways. Hey, don't go trashing my stories. They're made up? No, wait. They're all genuine retellings of true events. Oh, really? Wow, I'm getting excited for this. I'm getting a little nervous. Do you want me to hold your hand? No, I'll be fine. No. She obviously wasn't asking you. Giggle. Thanks to calm me down. Well then, let's get started. Alright, I'm actually excited for this. Junpei clears his throat and continues in his ominous voice. Good morning and welcome to Junpei's Believe It or Don't. There are many strange things in this world. Every amusement park has a haunted house now. I'm sure you've all been to one. Not long ago, someone I knew went with in 3 they went, and they lost sight of one of them along the way. Let's call her A-chan. The other 2 had no other choice but to wait outside for her. Eventually, A-chan came out alone. When they asked her, "Where were you?" she answered with a pale face, "I was with all the others." From that day on, something seemed off about A-chan. Every day after school, she insisted on going back to the haunted house. Finally, after enough pestering, the trio decided to return to the fair. In that haunted house is a steep well, a very, very deep well. When they reached that well, they noticed A-chan was missing again. Frantic, they looked for A-chan, and found her about to fall into the well. They rushed to pull her out, and that's when A-chan turned around With an eerie smile, she said, "Hurry and join me." The friends pulled back at once, and when they looked down the well, there was A-chan all the way at the bottom. After some investigation, it turned out that A-chan had been dead for a few days at that point. So who was A-chan? Who was the A-chan that had been with them since then? I felt a chill run down my spine. I broke into a cold sweat. Yes, there are strange things in this world. Believe it or don't. Well, that's all just got me guessing, though. Junpei bows, satisfied. You're just guessing? Do you need that last part? That was definitely the scariest story I've ever heard. You have got to be kidding me. It was a little scary, I think. You're too nice, Fuka-chan. Wouldn't it have set the mood better if you told it in that labyrinth? Nah, you don't get it. It can't be too scary because then people might faint. That's true. Imagine telling that to Chie-chan. She might go out in 2 seconds flat. Junpei, if you try something like that on Chie, I will never forgive you. You understand? Whoa, the real horror was right here all the time. What's the matter? Did it scare you? How did A-chan die? What did she die of? Spontaneous combustion? You weren't listening, were you? Hey, Jun-chan, how did A-chan die? Actually, A-chan was okay. She slipped and fell down the well, but her friends helped her out, and it was a happy ending after all. Oh, what a relief. She's okay with that. Hey, Ray-chan, do you want some takoyaki? More than anything. Junpei, you better take responsibility for this. What? Alright, here, let me pay for that. You enjoyed some time with your companions. And last but not least, what's the future like? The last stroll event before we head on back to the labyrinth. The second floor display hall. Your companions are standing around chatting. No service. Junpei is fiddling with his cell phone. Oh, I remember that model. I really wanted one back in middle school. Middle school? Alright, you're all from the year 2011. That still feels strange. I changed models not too long ago too. That's kind of a shock. I guess 2 years is a bigger gap than I thought. This is just an example, but have vacations in outer space already started? No, of course not. There's no way things would change that much in 2 years. Are people living on the moon yet? No. You're not supposed to... Oh, wait. We're not at the point we're taking casual trips into space, but we do have flying cars. Huh? I knew it! They float around in the air and speed away. Hey, Yukiko, what are you trying to say? There's no way, right? It sounds plausible. It must be a lie. I think that's not necessarily so. The technology has indeed been completed in 2 years from now. For real? It's better that I don't say anything more about it. There's not knowing what kind of time paradox may occur if you have foreknowledge of the future. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise for you either. Yeah, she's right. We can't tell you anything else. Oh, come on, don't be so stingy. Spill it. Junpei, we really shouldn't ask. Time paradoxes are serious. Aw, really? Oh well. Junpei, Fuka, Akihiko walk away discussing the possibilities of 2 years into the future. Phew. Hey, Yukiko, why'd you lie to them? I'm sorry, watching Fuka-chan's reaction made me want to say something. But it was a lie after all. Maybe I should apologize. No, as I said, it's not necessarily a lie. Eh? I've heard in recent reports that there's a certain automotive company that is testing a prototype flying car. Seriously? As I recall, it's a subsidiary of the Kirijo Group. The Kirijo Group sure is incredible. I think Ai-chan is more amazing than that flying car, though. You raise a compelling point. You pass some times with your companions. Alright. So that's all the stroll events, but we are actually going to head on to the Velvet Room, and we should have something available there. Alright.
You came at the
Alright,
perfect
she's reading
time.
it to us.
I've given birth to another secret technique.
Boom! Secret technique, boys.
This unstable haven in the rift is truly ideal for experimenting with the secret arts of managing personas. This
I guess so.
involves extracting skills from personas as skill cards.
Nice, so if I like a skill from one of the personas, I'm able to keep it
The
and move it
persona
on to the
from
next
which
one.
the card is extracted from is lost forever, of course.
I mean, honestly, that's okay.
You understand, no?
I understand.
I hope you allow me to put this new art into practice soon.
No problemo. Skill cards extraction are now available in the Velvet Room. So this is a little bit more in depth from what I'm used to. Like in Persona 3, all we could really do is just combine them.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
So welcome to the Velvet Room. But that's it for this, and that should be it. And in the next episode, we're going to tackle on the 3rd floor of the Evil Spirits Club. But that is it for this episode, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out, guys.